What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Dub Gaming channel. My name's Epic J-Dub, and I upload videos for you guys. I truly hope you enjoy it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are now playing some multiplayer in this episode. We're going to be having a little bit of fun. Going to be showing some new tricks, and I got a little tip for you guys. For anyone who has been having trouble with Call of Duty multiplayer, this is for you. One thing that I have noticed that always works when I'm playing this game is to own your zone. And that's what the theme of this episode is going to be. Own your zone. Whenever you come into a map, it's really easy to get dragged into, running back and forth, trying to get as many kills as possible, trying not to get outdone by someone else. But if you sit back and you own your zone, you'll find yourself at the top of the map, or top of the scoreboard, most of the time. If you own your zone, you can control how the spawns move, where they move, and know all the time if they shift, if your friends are pushing one way or another. Because one thing that's unique about this Call of Duty is that you can see where everyone's at all the time. For instance, as I'm looking down this lane here, I can see a little blue dot that's traveling to the right. So I know no enemies I have to worry about no enemies over on that side. I can just control this area, take care of anyone that's in my way, and make sure that I'm covering my back. Now, I know that my friends are spawning on the other side. So I know that people are starting to spawn behind me. That allows me to move back to this power position and take out the guys there. I see a friend moving to the left side, so I'm looking at the right. This allows me to own this area. This is my area. No one comes here. Now, I do lose this fight, sadly. It happens. Can't win them all, right? But my VTOL's going off, doing its thing, winning. That's what it does. The VTOL is one of the most powerful kill streaks in the game. Doesn't cost a whole lot to use, and it just wrecks. There we are, quad kill for the VTOL. I can come back over here and own my zone. My friends are starting to spawn next to me, so I know to move back. Get a couple kills here. And then we'll move into the next time. It's immediately what I do. I pick an area of the map, and I control it. That is my job in this game. By doing that, I allow my friends to move around a little more freely, because a quarter of the map is taken care of. And they don't have to worry about it. And I don't have to worry about someone coming up beside me, because my friends are there. We're going to move right up in here, and we're going to finish this game off. Game 1, 75-39. My team won. Not a bad game at all. This guy was extremely angry. Game 2, we playing on Crash. This is an older Call of Duty map. They've remade it 2 or 3 times now. But it's a fan favorite, so they keep it going. One thing I do wish is they would allow you to pull out your pistol or secondary weapon whenever you're in the vehicle, or even after you get out of the vehicle. Because the first thing that I always wind up doing is switching my pistol and running as fast as I can. The best way to own your zone is to get to it. So here I am coming over. Now this is not my zone. I'm working my way over to it. Constantly checking my corner. Making sure nobody's going to come out at me. And here we are to our zone. This is my zone. The tower is the biggest power play on Crash. Now I don't want to push all the way out. I want to keep them spawning in that area. So I'm just going to hang back behind the fridge. And creating a little bit of a spawn trap. It's a very powerful position as long as you can see more people coming in. There we are. Nice little triple kill. And I've gotten my VTOL out of this. Now, I can't see to that smoke very well. And I didn't see that guy pop out. It happens sometimes. You get a kill. They get a kill. As long as you get more kills than they do, you're good to go. So we're going to move up. Now, this is the most powerful position on this map as long as the spawns are controlled. You just sit here and own them. As long as your friends don't push in, you can own this position the entire game. Unless they outgun you. At this point, one of my teammates is going to push in, so I'm not going to get a lot of action anymore. But I can make sure no one comes up behind him. It's not allowing me to call in my other VTOL because I've already got one in the air. Now the spawns flip. I can see that, so I move back. And we're going to go ahead and finish up this map. $75-25. Another good game of power positions. 23 kills. Just owning the area that I wanted to be in. Oh yeah, and only one death. And all of this was done with the SA-86. Got a couple levels for that gun today. That's it for the LMG. Now we're going to break out my favorite gun. This is the AK-47 with my personal customization to it. Using a couple of attachments for the LMG variant, a couple of attachments for the AR variant. And I've got to show off that reptile camo because that thing is hard to get. Thought I heard someone coming up behind me, so I turned around and get shot in the back of the head. Little did I know the spawns did flip. Here's the guy that killed me. Blasted him. Now, for those of you that play hardcore, use the stim. If you get hurt but don't die, you could stim and get back to full health. Now, this planner, this is my zone. This is the area that I like to control in this map. Because you can pretty much shut down half of the map. I picked off the guy coming out of shipment. I picked off the guy over the top of the bar. Now Puff and Spawn there, so I'm going to watch his side. Someone's throwing stuff over here, so I'm rotating back, trying to find them. Now this is moving a little outside of my zone, but I'm still playing the anchor. Keeping the spawns from flipping on us. There he is. Oh, he's dead. They managed to get me out of my position, so I'm rotating back. I hear him. Here he comes. Oop, he's to the right. So I got him. He wasn't happy about that. This guy gets very angry throughout the entire game, so excuse some of the words he says. We'll keep pushing up, pushing up. And now he flipped it. It's just as important to hold your spawn as it is, or just as important to control their spawn as it is to hold your own.
Stop sitting. Enemy cruise missile.
Couldn't get a shot on that guy very well. Finally winded up taking him out. There goes 69 getting mad again. He doesn't want me sitting. One thing I can tell each and every one of you guys is play this game the way you want to. Your game, you bought it. Have some fun with it. Here he goes. Got a little double kill there, and then I get that guy. Got my gunship. Moving back to the back, calling in my chopper. And they do manage to take me out with a Wilson here, so I skipped it, calling in the gunship. but the game is over. And that is game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you made it this far, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next one. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye.